What about some crazy time? 2 times in the session already?
Crazy time.
Crazy time.
Crazy time.
Crazy time.
Crazy time! Build up for crazy time!
A lot of people ask, why would you take on such a monumental game like Crazy Time after you had just finished Monopoly? And the answer is, it's literally who we are. It's innovate or die. What are we going to do? All retire? But I think all great innovation companies are like that. Look at like the movie industry, for example. Movies just get bigger and grander and leverage more and new technology, and they stack learning on top of learning. And that's what we did in this game.
The idea of Crazy Time, it was kind of like a good wine, brewing or preparing itself, starting with Dreamcatcher and Monopoly. So main lesson learned from Monopoly was that players are asking for more bonuses, for more multipliers. Okay, we got it. Crazy Time.
Everything about Crazy Time is crazy. The world is crazy, the studio is crazy, and like the fact they let us do it is crazy by itself. So, you know.
With Crazy Time, the idea was to have a game that's so fun that you'll enjoy just watching it without even playing. That was literally the standard we were going for. Obviously, it's better if you play, but we were truly striving for something that would be amusing and entertaining and with enough variety that you would watch it just as you would a television show if you were flipping through the channels. What sets Crazy Time apart from all the other games is the complexity to build this thing. It was just an impossible task. The number of new and first things that we had to do here, and there's no playbook for any of it. Now, we've done a lot of big things, but nothing quite like this, and nothing where they were all in one individual game. And that just made it incredibly complex. We really needed to dig deep and find the very best of evolution to pull this one off.
There was never a doubt in our minds about us actually making it happen, pulling it off. There were some doubts about when would it happen, but no, we had a goal, and as always when we set one, we achieve it. The greatest challenge is to take somebody's vision, no matter how abstract, and build it inside 4 concrete walls.
Everybody were expecting crazy ideas, and we as a designers had this, this thing that, okay, you want crazy ideas, you will get them, and you start to think about them, and then you kind of pop some crazy idea, and you think like, should I even tell it in the group? And then like, yeah, I will do it. And then you're saying them, and everybody likes the idea and think like, yeah, let's do it. And you're like, oh my God, we are doing those ideas. What I really liked in Crazy Time project that we started with very vibrant and active brainstorm sessions in the beginning, and they started to pile up and to bring more ideas, and everything was just floating in the air. Everybody was so active and aligned and on the same page. And then when we started to bring more people and more people started to invest in that, it was just something like extraordinary. And then after many hard work, days, months, we started to see how the project started to get to life. All of those tiny details get into their places, and then we just saw the project and it was just live. The game was started to feel alive, and this is like, it's just magic. It's just unforgettable. I will remember it for a long time.
Interestingly, the famous red door was not part of the original game. And we were nearly done with the concept, and we were deep into the development. And then one day, Alex, who's known for his creativity, comes in and says, I've got an idea and you have to hear this. All right, go. And he talks about this red door that you never see on screen until you land on the Crazy Time section. And you open this door and it just explodes into this world, like almost like Wizard of Oz style, Willy Wonka style, crazy world. And you just see everything come to life. And there's the world's biggest dream catcher there, and we're gonna spin it. It's just gonna be loaded with money. And then we just had so much fun thinking about all the crazy stuff that we can put in there.
So my favorite game would be the coin flip, mostly because of its story. At some point, Todd said that everybody expects evolution to send ships up into space, but to that we say, heck, let's flip a coin. And so we did. And as it turned out, a simple matter of flipping a coin to make it work with mechanical device, to make it work reliably, and at the same time to make the result actually random, it turned out one of the greatest challenges from the whole project.
My favorite bonus game, Crazy Time, is Crazy Time Virtual World. With all this craziness, with flying octopus and helmets, with the walking big flamingos in the head, with all this craziness inside, because it's all about me. This is what all I love, the crazy worlds and crazy stuff. My favorite part of this project was all the brainstorming. The brainstorms and creative session with our creative group, thinking about all the details, which games, which bonus games we are going to make. All the creative sessions and brainstorms with design guys. It was just whole joy, even the pain sometimes. All the brainstorms with development team, thinking about all the architecture, how we're gonna put all the pieces together. And yeah, in short, all the brainstorms with the great people around. This is one big joy for me here.
For me, the most fun part of creating Crazy Time was literally the work. The hundreds of meetings with the brilliant people at Evolution Gaming. Each one of them complete specialists in what they do. Whether it's building environments or designing user interface or user experience, or the developers or the trainers, in every little detail. We literally had meetings about things like the coin in the coin flip. Should it be plastic or metal? How much should it bounce? Do we want it rolling around? And how dramatic are we gonna make it? How much should the puck bounce? And how much left to right action do we wanna have in pachinko? It's just an endless supply of issues that came up. And being able to work with people that are so smart and so dedicated was just, to me, the most fun part of the process. Now that the game's launched, it's almost sad. We gotta get the next thing going. But to me, the creation process is what really energizes me.